Strung my combat archery rig. This is a Mandarin duck riser and limbs, as you can see there. 60 pounds at 28 inches. Uh, but I have a deer seeker archery twist, a Flemish twist string on it. But okay, so going over my shelf. This is the only shelf bow I'm going to use for a little bit. Um, and you have two things that you see here, which is the fur, and you always got to make sure that the fur goes out to the front of the bow, and you'll see that when you put your finger on it, you go one way or the other, and if it lays down, it's the proper way to go. If it goes back up, which I'll show you, which is really hard to do with just one hand, so if you do that, you can see the hair stand up a little bit. But if you do this, it lays down, so the direction of the arrow travels where you want to go with the hair. There you go, focus finally. So as you can see, that's the way the hair lay. Okay, and then you see this fletching right here, which I filed a groove into here and then put glue in it and put this fletching in here. And what that does is it helps me keep the arrow sliding off. Even though it's a little flimsy, it works. So um, it goes on there fairly easily, and then it helps maintain the course in which the arrow will go and stay in that path or on that shelf. Because you look at it, it's kind of tilted down that way a little bit. I'd imagine if I just took a good file and filed a groove in there, it'd be just the same thing. But the only filing I did was this side here to get that ridge out of there. Otherwise, when I'm using my left hand, which I'm getting ready to transition to, I use my left hand on it. You get muscle fatigue right in here, and that helped file it down. So it works out really good. This bow is has a lot of whip to it, so when I shoot it, it will definitely uh, put a lot of energy on that arrow, and that's exactly what you want. So know your limitations, though. You guys want to shoot. These are the 260s I have right here that are strung, and I have this 45. Okay, that's a 56-inch bow. Yeah, I keep thinking it's a 54, but that's what the listing says. But I know it's way taller than this 52. So I'll have to remeasure everything because I don't think it's any of them's accurate. Because that's supposed to be a 60, as it says, 60 pounds, 60 inches at, or 60 inches, 60 pounds at 28 inches. And then you have the 54 at 45 at 28, and then the 60 is also 60 at 28. So, but I'll be taking the 260s out with me. I'll have this one in a pack or a pouch behind me. I'll get that and have that all set up, and then I'll have the big bow here as my primary hunting bow. But then again, I could also take this one as a backup because it's got quite a bit of snap to it, so it'll take any animal as well. So, but that's for the future. You guys be safe and keep practicing.